These days, it seems that consumer confidence is pretty unstable when it comes to things like rising gas and food prices. But one group that came together today says that they are ready. Not only are they becoming more self-sufficient, they are even bracing for something more extreme, like major disasters, and they say that you need to be ready too. 9 on your side's Marcelino Benito is live from the Tucson Expo Center tonight with more on this first ever event in Tucson.
Tammy, this expo is just wrapping up, but everyone who walked through the doors today got one of these flyers. And on it, a pretty simple question. If a disaster were to occur today, would you be prepared? Now, for a lot of us, that answer is no, but for everyone who walked through the door today, they are more than ready for anything.
There's a lot of us around.
There's a lot of doomsday preppers in Tucson, people like Cynthia Burrell, but she wouldn't know it. Do you think people admit openly that they are preppers?
No. A lot of people do not. They'd rather just keep it quiet.
Is there a stigma against this sort of thing?
There is. A lot of people look at us like nuts. We are insane to think that something might happen.
But if you ask the people who came to the first ever Arizona Survivalist show in Tucson, they say, just look around you. Economies are crumbling. Droughts are shooting up food prices. Wars raging overseas. Life can be unpredictable. They'll tell you you're the crazy one.
I think people bury their head in the sand because they're scared versus actually educating themselves.
And that's what this expo is all about, preparing for anything from the tiniest emergency to the end of days.
You don't want anything to happen, but you're sure glad you were prepared if something does happen.
Iris Rosado owns the only emergency preparedness shop in Tucson. She says the idea that preppers are bonkers is just wrong.
It's not some extreme fringe group. It's the average day person coming to a consensus that, look, emergency preparedness is important. It's important for all of us.
Here you can find it all. Self-heating meals, stoves in a can, first aid kits, freeze-dried foods, even rabbits for food. And don't forget to look into building your own personal underground shelter.
They may come here not prepared. They will probably leave here prepared.
And Tammy, I can tell you organizers are pretty impressed with the turnout today. They had about 500 people come throughout the day, and they tell me it was a great success. We're reporting from the Tucson Expo Center. I'm Marcelino Benito, KGUN-9 on your side.
Hey, Marcelino, I know this was the first ever survivalist show like this in the Tucson area. Any more planned for the future?
No more in the future for now in Tucson. The next one, you'll have to travel up north to Mesa. That is scheduled for October 6th and 7th. But after today's turnout, you never know, things might change.
Very interesting. Marcelino, thank you.